Hello and welcome back to another vlog. I thought I would vlog this weekend because since I posted my last video, I think that must have been last weekend now, I've got so much love on that video and I'm really happy that everyone is happy that I'm back creating some more content, which is really lovely. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it, so I thought I would vlog again this weekend. We've actually been graced with a beautiful sunny evening slash weekend. I'm praying. It is saying it's going to be a little bit mixed. I literally feel like we're back home, we're kind of like praying for the good weather, but it is obviously spring here, so it's still a little bit mixed. But this evening we have been graced with an absolutely gorgeous sunny evening. It's like 6 p.m. right now and it feels like 20 degrees, which is beautiful. So I think we're gonna barbecue, which I'm so excited about. And yeah, we're gonna have some like fun things planned this weekend, which is quite nice, depending on the weather, so we'll see. But yes, I thought you could come along with me on this sunny weekend in New Zealand. But yeah, I've had a long day. I've just showered, as you can probably tell, and to be honest, there's nothing better than like showering when it's really warm outside, then you just feel like fresh and clean. But yeah, I've showered and I've actually also had a haircut, if you may be able to tell from my previous video where it was really long. It is now nice and short and I've got a bit more blonde in it, which is lovely, but the hairdryer was not going on this hair today, so it is curly, which is why I look a little bit like a drowned rat at the moment, but it will dry and then it will hopefully look nicer. But yes, we're gonna barbecue tonight and I'm so excited. It feels like the first barbecue of the summer season, which is lovely and super, just feels like summer. And I don't know, I just love like spending time outside and eating outside, and barbecuing is one of our favourite things. So I've actually just popped to the shops to get some bits for dinner tonight and I'll show you what I got. So I think we're just going to keep it simple and just do some burgers. So I literally got obviously burgers. I thought these looked quite small, so I just got two. The thing with New Zealand I'm finding is that burgers and things like meat you're better to buy kind of in the butchers. The supermarkets don't, well, from what I've seen anyway, they don't really stock the supermarkets like they do in the UK with like lots of different options of burgers. Like, it's very basic. But anyway, I got two burgers and then obviously some burger buns, and then I got some cheese, and I also got an onion because last summer when we were traveling, we did like caramelized onions on like burgers and hot dogs and things like that. And it was actually super easy and a really like tasty way to like elevate a barbecue. So I bought an onion because George makes really good caramelized onions for barbecues. And then I actually just got some snacks for us to have because I think we're gonna have a beer, because what's a barbecue without a nice cold crisp beer? So yeah, we're gonna have some of these snackies and then yeah, get our barbecue going. I've also got some salad and I got some like barbecue sauce as well. So I'm so excited for this. So this is the current situation. George in absolute chill out mode. Barbecue over there. It's going to be getting lit soon. You excited?
Very excited. This beer is going down rather nice.
I know. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I've got a little non-alcoholic beer and our little snackies and these really cute flowers that I literally just keep having to cut because they keep like falling over, but so I forgot to make the potato wedges and George burnt the onions, but that's just first barbecue of the spring summer energy. But we're ready and I want to show you our little setup. Got the table looking cute. I buttered some rolls for George to grill on the barbecue, which he's just doing now. Got our slightly burnt onions, some salad, and then George has the burgers cooking away. I feel like it's sacred touching it, but yeah. Oh, they look so good. You are a master on the barbecue, aren't you?
Oh, jeez.
It's looking so good. Rolls look really good. Dinner is served. Smashed it, chef. How are the Pack and Save burgers?
Pack and Save?
Yeah. Oh no, New World, isn't it?
What does it say?
Pack and safe. I've just outed you as a pack and safe
Seems
snob.
like Poundland to me. No
It's hell and horror in there, to be fair. What a dream though, like, we were literally just saying life could be worse. We literally sat watching the sunset, eating our burgers. Beautiful scenes. Good morning, we have woken up to another beautiful day here. It is Saturday now and we're going to head on a hike, which I am so looking forward to. This feels like the first proper hike day, like weekend we've really had since the end of like autumn. Winter here is, as I've said, is pretty cold and there's often a lot of snow on the hills and the mountains, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to hike unless you have like the right gear and stuff. So we've kind of just been doing smaller walks rather than like mountain and hill hikes, but this is our first kind of like bigger hike of the season, which we're so excited for because that is what we've kind of come to this area to do as one of like the big things. And there are so many beautiful trails and hikes around Queenstown and like the central Otago area. The mountains are beautiful, the lakes are just absolutely stunning, and when you have a day like this it just makes it like 10 times better. So today we are hiking the Wye Creek helicopter pad trail. We were trying to figure out which one it was, but I think it's the Wye Creek helicopter pad trail. I think you can walk to the basin as well, but we were just going to do to the helicopter pad because it is quite windy today and we've like not really been that organised with like a full packed lunch and all that. We have a sandwich with us which will keep us going, but yeah, that's like still like 2 hours, which is great. So we're back from the hike now, and it was so good. It was a pretty easy-ish trail. I would say it was technical, is probably the word. It was the word that George used.
Oh, you'd say it was technical, would you? Yeah.
I'm stealing your word. It was easy, but it was quite like tricky terrain in parts. But like fitness wise, it was semi-easy, which was good because I'm not feeling the most fit after not really doing much hiking over the past couple of months. But yeah, we did it and it was amazing. Yeah, it was a great one if you're in the area and you're looking for like a really rewarding but like short hike. It only took us like 2 hours and we stopped quite a lot to like take photos and stopped at the top and had our sandwich, which was really nice. And now we're actually just heading back into Arrowtown and we're going to go and grab a little ice cream, somewhere that we actually haven't tried before. And if you are from the area or if you know like the ice cream shops around here, you're probably like, how the hell have you not tried this place? But I'm really excited because yeah, we just haven't tried it since we've been here and it's meant to be really amazing ice cream, and what better to do on a beautiful sunny day than go and get an ice cream. So that's what we're going to do. Nice reward after our hike. Ice cream shop in question. Ice creams have been secured. They're absolutely huge. This is one scoop, by the way. Crazy. I got banana split flavour, which is unreal. And what did you get?
Patagonia white chocolate and hazelnut. It's kind
They're
of like
both so good.
Bueno-y, Kinder-y,
Yeah.
hazelnut.
Patagonia ice creams, 10 out of 10. And we're just going to sit in the sun and eat these and enjoy these by the river because it literally feels like summer. We were saying this is like nicer than a Scottish summer day, which we're feeling very smug about because oh god, there's a hair in my face. Because yeah, it's literally like not even summer here yet, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So living our best lives. We have slipped and fell and came to the pub for a drink, but we're going to meet our friends and we're actually sat just above the ice cream shop, and we were just saying that we have avoided the queues so well because look at this. That is peak Arrowtown for you. So we definitely got in at the right time, didn't we? There was like one person in front of us. Yeah, this is our view. Gorgeous. We have had dinner and we're just now inside all cozied up because it's gotten so windy outside. We tried to have dinner outside and well, we did have dinner outside, but it was a little bit windy and literally the weather turned like as soon as we went to sit outside for our dinner, so that was a shame. But we just had dinner and yeah, we're gonna cozy in and I think we're gonna pop on Celebrity Traitors because I've seen everyone like posting and speaking about it at home and I'm desperate to watch it because the cast looks so good. I've seen that Alan Carr's on it and I feel like that's just like sold me, and I'm really glad that they're doing a Celebrity Traitors because I've been obsessed with all of the seasons of the Traitors and it's something that me and my family used to watch together, and so just it brings me, I don't know, brings me so many good vibes and memories, and yeah, it's always a bit of a laugh. So I think we're going to pop that on. I'm in my pyjamas, I've just had a shower and I've just made us some popcorn. But can anyone tell me if anyone has made microwave popcorn and ever not burned it? Because I don't make it often, but like every time I do, I end up burning it. There was no like nice popcorn in the supermarket, so I just got microwave stuff, which I'm not complaining about, but I just always end up burning it. So we're gonna have some popcorn, and I got crispy M&Ms, which are George and I's favourite. We literally have these, like, if we're gonna have a treat, we'll be having crispy M&Ms and popcorn. Best combination to mix ever. We're gonna have this and just chill for the rest of the evening because we're absolutely knackered after our hike. But one thing I love about Sundays is just taking a little bit more time to wake up in the morning, and making a slow and yummy breakfast is just like one of my favourite things to do, to just ease into the day and change up my routine a little bit from my usual like weekly breakfast. So this morning I think I'm going to make some pancakes. George has requested his to be just plain pancakes, but then he wants to put bacon on them, so I'm going to make those for him. But for me, I was thinking, how can I like switch up my usual pancake recipe and make it like a little bit more spring-like? And for me, Making a lemon drizzle cake is the first thing that I do when spring rolls around for baking. So I thought I could make lemon and blueberry pancakes, which I'm so excited about. So I bought a lemon when we went to the shop to get eggs, and I'm gonna grate this into the mixture, I think. And then I might put some of the juice into the blueberries that I put on top. I'm just gonna use frozen blueberries. So I'll pop those in the microwave, I think, with a bit of lemon juice, and hopefully that'll make like a nice syrupy mixture to put on top of my pancakes. So we're having a slight pancake disaster in the sense that this pan is not non-stick whatsoever, and it keeps like taking the middle bit out of the pancakes. We're just gonna have to roll with it because this is the only pan that we have in this flat. This is the annoying thing about traveling and like renting a place. Okay, we're getting somewhere. The second one did not work that well either, but this one actually has worked slightly well. Okay, pancakes are finally done. This literally took me an hour to make George and I's pancakes because that pan was not playing ball. So when we go to the shops, we're buying a new pan. But anyway, lemon and blueberry pancakes. I'm so happy with this. And for the blueberries, I literally just melted the frozen blueberries a little bit in the microwave and then squeezed half a lemon and put some honey in. So I'm hoping that it's turned out okay because I've actually never made these before and I just completely made up the recipe. And I grated a whole lemon into the mix, and yeah, this is how it's turned out. I'm actually so happy with how the pancakes have turned out in the end. Unfortunately, the first ones I made George weren't as pretty as this, but he doesn't care. He just had this with bacon. But yeah, we're gonna eat this because I'm starving now. So we've just finished at one of our many Sunday rituals, which is our weekly shop. And although I won't show you everything because there's a lot, I thought we'd show you some bits that we got that are like on our rotation that I love. And yeah, I feel like the supermarkets in New Zealand are quite similar to the UK, but different in the sense of that it's a bit more expensive. You don't have as many options as you have in the UK, and things like cheese and meat are usually a bit more expensive. So yeah, it's actually not all that great, to be honest, to do shopping here, but we obviously have to eat. And yeah, we usually shop at New World, which actually has turned out better than shopping at Pak'nSave. Everyone told us that Pak'nSave was the cheapest option before we came to New Zealand, and we actually did start shopping there, but we realised actually if you join like the Club Card programme and everything from New World, you actually do get a lot of discount from them. So we started shopping there, and it's actually a much more pleasant shopping experience. I actually overheard two old ladies speaking in one of the aisles being like, oh, this is such a nice supermarket and everything. So yeah, it's a lot more pleasant than Pak'nSave. Pak'nSave is a little bit chaotic, but anyway. What did we get that is of interest to you? Yeah, I picked up some coconut sugar, which is a bit of a staple at the moment. I usually bake with this. It means that all my baking is refined sugar free, which is quite nice. So I've actually been baking my cookies, my oatmeal and raisin cookies with this, and it actually adds a lovely, lovely flavour to the dough, and it's almost like a caramelized kind of flavour. It doesn't really taste like coconut, so if you don't like coconut, you can still bake with this and like really enjoy it. It's quite similar to like brown sugar, and it's kind of, yeah, like caramel like flavours, which is quite nice. So I always pick up this. This is the bread in question that we always buy, but we have bought a jar. I'll actually get it to show you. We did buy a jar. I think this is a litre jar to start our sourdough. So I'm going to do that this afternoon, which I'm really excited about. And we'll keep this in the fridge and then hopefully be able to make a fresh batch of bread every week. And then George actually conveniently ordered this Dutch oven from Briscoes as well. We got the jar in Briscoes. So I was thinking I can make the sourdough in this and I'll make it all nice and like crispy, and I feel like these are perfect for baking sourdough as well as obviously like using for like casseroles and stuff. So I'm really excited to do our sourdough journey. We've actually decided to name our sourdough, but I'll maybe leave that for another video because we've still not landed on a name yet. But yes, we'll make the starter this evening and then yeah, get it going hopefully soon. One of my favourite things to do as well during the week at the moment, and especially since it's gotten a little bit warmer, is to have like a refreshing sweet fizzy drink in the fridge for the afternoon when I'm kind of craving a snack but like I'm not really hungry. I just want like something to do, and I'm really loving kombucha. I've always loved kombucha, to be honest, but I've never really drunk it like weekly or bought it from the supermarket weekly, but I've been doing that recently. And the Low Bros one, this flavour, it's the raspberry and lemon. I really, really love this one. And I also picked up the Sodally pineapple, and this is the Remedy Sodally brand, and they're both really, really good and easy to just like take on a walk or take to work, and they taste really nice as well, and like a really nice alternative to a fizzy drink. And also I feel like drinking these as well when you're out, like if you don't drink alcohol, these are a really good option, or like to take to a pre-drink or something. They're still like tasty and refreshing, but like also a little bit healthier and obviously non-alcoholic. So yeah, really love these in our weekly shop at the moment. Also got some coffee because we have a mocha pot, and yeah, we use these coffee grounds. These ones have actually been really nice. George usually chooses the coffee as he is more of the coffee connoisseur in our house, but yeah, this is the one that we've been drinking and it's really good so far. Quite strong, but yeah, really nice. I usually just dilute mine a lot and have it with milk, so yeah, this one's really good and we're both enjoying it so far. I also love these bagels. I eat them literally every week with like tuna or cream cheese, and yeah, these are like protein ones, so they keep me nice and full as well, and yeah, great to just like take into work and things like that, so I really like these. To be honest, the rest of the stuff is pretty boring, but I'll show you my final obsession is Greek yogurt. If you ask George, he will tell you that I am obsessed with Greek yogurt, and I literally eat it every morning. So I usually buy 2 of these a week, but I've just gone for 1 this week because I've got some other breakfast ideas on my rotation. But yeah, I like the plain protein plus one, and then the caramel one is also really good for like dessert kind of vibes, and it still keeps me really full and is like tasty, so I really like that. And I usually have the plain one in the morning with my chia pudding and some granola, which I love. So if you're in New Zealand, I would recommend this brand for Greek yogurt. But yeah, I'm gonna put this away now because that's always the worst part about doing the weekly shop, and get on with some jobs this afternoon. So I've just been sat editing for the last like 2 hours honestly, but intermittently between editing I have rustled up my cookies and I wanted to show you because they almost look so good. They're so easy, but I think they're one of those like easy recipes that has a really good payoff, and they taste like they're really complicated, but yeah, they look really good. These are the cookies, and yeah, I'm so happy with them. I've got another plate of them over there, and we've got our little cast iron pot sat on the side, which also looks fab. So yeah, I'm just letting these cool, but I think we're gonna make our sourdough starter now whilst these cool. Our 2 plants, our children. Now we need to think of a name. So I've just come on to end this vlog here. I am a little bit scared at how much footage I've filmed this weekend. I mean, it's all great because I feel like we've been up to so much and there's so much to show you guys and share. And I'm just feeling very happy with life at the moment and sharing it as well. As I've spoken about in my last video, it was kind of, there was a period of time where I was not really loving sharing my life and like creating content, but I am just feeling so back in my flow. So I just wanted to thank everyone if you made it this far, and also for all the love on the last video and just my content on the other platforms as well. I'm actually just gonna crack open a little kombucha, so I thought I would end the vlog with this satisfying sound. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the evening, to be honest. I feel super tired and just like, you know, you've had a busy weekend and you just need to like have a couple of hours of just like me time. I think I'm gonna read my book and maybe just pop on the TV for a wee while and just chill. I think we're gonna have an early dinner and then yeah, probably get an early night. Sounds really boring, but to be honest, it's just realities of life at the moment and how busy we are, but I'm loving it and I'm not complaining at all. But yes, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.